Hello friends, welcome to our daily tarot pull. We are working our way into the thick of Aquarius season. We have a lot of planets in Aquarius at the moment. Definitely Venus, definitely the Sun. I'm gonna list the other ones that I'm forgetting. I can definitely see the effects of this Aquarius activation. Aquarius is humanitarian, forward. Aquarius speaks and communicates perspective into the world, healing modalities, ways of getting ourselves out of situations. The illusions and the fabric of the society that we've built in the country that I'm in, America, is crumbling, and we are seeing behind the curtain more and more. We are seeing what a fascist regime really looks like. The messages that we were getting 2 years ago from Palestinians saying, if you're not paying attention to this, it's going to be happening to you before you know it. All of that is unfolding in rapid succession as we are in Aquarius season. I'm not saying that this is like because of the planets, but we're looking at the patterns and we are trying to harness our own personal power for growth and for change for the collective through this Aquarius energy. We can get more into the personal stuff, the wildest dreams, all of that tomorrow or the night, soon. If we don't have the ability to call out our government for how it's treating our people, then we aren't going to have the ability to have wildest dreams and big futures, because you got to look at the big universe and the little universe. I know everyone is engaged and everyone is hurting as they're seeing what's going on in Minneapolis and what's going on with ICE across the country, that we're all feeling frustrated with the difficulty of being able to create change and to protect people who deserve protection. That being said, let's see what the cards have for us. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, when Page of Wands is upright, she is announcing a bursting, overwhelming energy. She's led by desire. She has a natural inclination towards following her gut and following her instincts. When Page of Wands is reversed, it shows that there's a pent-up energy. There is a lack of direction. All of this fiery, creative, passionate energy doesn't know where to go, so it's just kind of bouncing around everywhere, which I would imagine is how a lot of people feel as they're taking in all of this information and not creating a channel for that to go towards. I think the message here is so simple. Get concrete about what you want to do about it. Brainstorm. Get a coffee with a friend and brainstorm. We all have a will and a personal power, and we can all channel that will. It's not something that has to look a certain way. It's your job to kind of give birth to that energy, to find a way to release that pent-up energy that's confused and not sure where to go, or else it's going to get stored in your body or field, a blocked energy. If you don't pay attention to this moment and find a way to do your part and speak out, whether it be something as big as creating some sort of project or raising money, sending supplies, whatever it is that you do in a really concrete way, or it could be meditations where you are trying to raise the collective consciousness, hold down that space and that energy so that when the moment strikes and you have something that's maybe more engaged in the physical and more tactile, you will be the person that you need to be to meet that moment. It could be going to a protest, screaming it out, being with people who care, listening to the speakers, getting ideas for how to get involved, getting an idea for the shape of your community. It could be making art, but you need to find a channel for the energy of what you are digesting, what you are seeing. You know that you want to do something, so find your outlet so that energy doesn't just bounce around and end up giving you dark circles. Take these things to a level that is even deeper and kind of affects the fundamental nature of the way that we approach one another, the way that we approach resistance. Educating yourself is also a huge way to do that. If you're not sure exactly what to output, you could also input information that gives you direction. You don't have to necessarily just keep consuming. You can go down a rabbit hole and spiral really easily, but you have to know when to say, okay, that's enough. Now I need to use this energy, this frustration, horror, this disappointment, this compassion, and I have to find an outlet. But get some Angela Davis. If anyone understands how to fundamentally live a life as a revolutionary and how to sustain that and play the long game, I feel like Angela Davis's work is really good for that. We're also getting the Eight of Cups, taking all of the emotional lessons that you've learned and going forward with it. We got this card recently together as well. Moving forward and starting to walk a path. You might not know what that path looks like yet. The path might be kind of scary, but you are going to walk that path with the emotional lessons that you've learned. You've learned how to place yourself in the world. You've learned how to stay true to your heart and what you care about. And now you got to walk that path. We all have to walk this path together. It's not an option anymore. If you're not paying attention now, it's gonna hurt a lot more in the future. You can trust that the emotional lessons that you've learned are enough to take you to where you need to go. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love. Take care of yourself. Get some sleep. Stay hydrated. I will see you soon.